Okay, hi again. I did my hair earlier, as you might remember, and my light is not working very well. And I'm going to show you how to do the makeup for my look. Okay, so these are the things. Oh gosh. Well, I've got a eyeshadow palette for some brooding effects. Don't know how well you can see this, but a small brush, Funky Friends of course, because I was into them very much when I was younger. I've got a red eyeliner pencil, which you can't see very well. Purple eyeliner for depth. And then I have a blue, which is for veins. And then of course, blood. And I've got some cotton buds to put it on the blood. Okay, so let's begin, shall we? So I'm going to take this red here onto my brush, quite a bit, and then you can see my arms clean here, and then I just make a brush across like that, and a brush across like that. Okay, just going to rub off that extra. Might put in a bit more in a sec. And I'm going to take this red and tense my arm so that I can actually draw on my arm. If this works, because sometimes it doesn't. This is why I have toilet paper. Because sometimes it goes horribly wrong. I have learnt from previous tries. So you go to the arm and you make little marks sort of like that, and you keep going for the whole wound. You can add a bit more of this red, bring it right up to the edges of these marks, and then go to the other side and then do the same there. You can see I'm just going along like this. Might make another mark there, make it a bit more uneven. Because it is a zombie bite. And then that's partly done. I'm just going to put the lid onto this so it doesn't dry out completely. And if you look carefully, like you can see, if I actually show you properly, that's what it looks like at the moment. Then I'm going to take this purple, which you still can't see very well because of my lighting, put a little bit into the middle of each of the bite marks. Doesn't show up very well on here, but I think you'll be able to see in a second when I show you all of them. So this is just an eyeliner pencil, which I've gotten from my mum's drawer, of course. Because parents. And then just put a little bit more blusher onto this side, or eyeshadow. Now, I don't know if you can see this, but it looks a bit more, it gives it a bit more of a depth. And the next thing you want to do is you go into your colour pad, your eyeshadow, and you take a blue, which is this one. And you get quite a bit, because it doesn't work very well. And take it around the wound and inside of it. And it gives a little bit of a bruised look, which you can partly see on the camera. You can sort of see it. Also, by the end of this, my blue is going to be dead. So make sure this isn't a palette you like a lot. As for me, it's just an old one which I found in my cupboard. Which I haven't used in very many years. And you can see there it gives it quite a bruised look all around the wound. And you go into your palette again and you take a grey. I found this gives a bit of a dead flesh look. So what you want to do is you want to go inside the wound a little bit and a bit around. You want to spread it out a bit, partly because this is going to give the look of a zombie. And on paler parts of your arm, make sure you put on a little bit more because it doesn't show up as well. And then on here I've got this darker grey, which I'm going to use as well. It doesn't have the red on it. And this is something you can put sometimes I would say nearer to the wound, and sometimes just a little bit over. And then we are almost done with this. Then you can take your blue eyeliner pencil and with it, well actually first I'm going to put on a bit more red round here. And now it's got a bit more of a zombie look. A bit. I'm just going through the middle again because it wasn't showing up very well. And my lighting is not very good. And then you can go from just about the edge of the wound and you can come round here and just draw little veins coming away from the wound. And I would smudge it out a little bit. just going to carry on with this until it's gone most of the way around the rim and then show you again. Okay? And one other thing, if you have prominent veins on your wrist like I do, you can do something like that and then lead them all the way to the wound site. Like so. And then that is where you are almost finished. Then you take a cotton bud and the fake blood. And then you just want to dip your cotton bud into the blood. So you got some on the end. Just going to stand that up so it doesn't tip out. And then on each one of these, put a little bit of blood. So it looks almost as if you try to rub it off. It gives just that little bit more of a dead look. Oh, and there's my huddle dying a bit. So it's gone darker. Never mind. Should be done before I finish this. Or it should be done before it dies. And something you can do is just rub a little bit of it down to your hand and maybe going over it a bit. And then this is just about finished. So if you stayed this long, thanks for watching and I will see you next time.